Now they're saying it's not British that sent him back to Nigeria. But at the same time, I haven't seen any sign. I'm just saying, I haven't seen any sign that Britain is in a rush to help him because he's their citizen. Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nnamdi. There's noise in my background. I can't help it. This is summertime. The kids are home because they're on holidays, and neighbors are always gardening or one thing or the other. So there's never a perfect time, but I think my voice is loud enough to overshadow all of that. Definitely a lot of you would have heard about Nnamdi Kanu being rearrested and you call it extradited to Nigeria, deported to Nigeria, whatever. But anyways, long story short, Nnamdi Kanu is now in Nigeria. For anyone that does not know, because I always say I want to emphasize or explain for those that may not know, for the foreigners among us that may not know what I'm talking about, Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man from the eastern part of Nigeria that is trying to, he believes in the Igbos. I'm Igbo as well. Believes in the Igbos breaking away and be a country of our own, because before the British came, we were not a country. The British came and just joined us together and basically forced us to be one country. And because there's so much different tribes and religions and cultures and traditions, some people feel that we cannot be one because we're just too different to be one. So he is one of those people that believe in the Igbos breaking away and be a country called Biafra. So he has been agitating for that, and long story short, initially he was arrested because he's seen as terrorism. The idea of agitating for a breakaway is seen as terrorism, is whatever they called it. And he was arrested in the past, and somehow he escaped and went to the UK. And by the way, he's a British citizen. Now they say he has been rearrested in a foreign country and sent to Nigeria. The funny thing is that no country has actually boldly said, we did it. Sometimes when a country helps to extradite somebody, they will be proud to say, oh, we are the ones that did this. But from what I have seen, no country has been bold enough, brave enough to come out and say, we did this. So we hear from here, we hear from there. So initially people were thinking it was the UK. I remember making a post in the community page saying, how would UK, extradite? So there's something called political asylum, where for political reasons your country is no longer safe for you and you can go to a safe country. And then he is a British citizen. So now they're saying it's not British that sent him back to Nigeria. But at the same time, I haven't seen any sign. I'm just saying, I haven't seen any sign that Britain is in a rush to help him because he's their citizen that has been, sent to Nigeria in this whatever way that it can be called illegal, because somebody cannot be just sent back to his country he's running away from without a proper court proceeding. See, I was hesitant to make a video about this because I didn't want to make a video where I don't have enough information. I don't want to come here and spread false information because I'm not sure. And that was why I was making posts in my community page and asking people questions. Oh, does anybody know this? Because I have been trying. Even okay, now they say he was extradited from Kenya. Okay, I don't think the Kenyan authorities have actually claimed that they did it. I've been trying to see maybe CNN, BBC, any of those countries actually on the news and the TV or whatever talk about it. I haven't seen. Maybe you guys have seen. I haven't really seen them really talk much about this situation. There was one article I was reading. I think it was the Guardian of the UK. Nigeria's Attorney General Abubakar Malami said on Tuesday that Kanu has been extradited to the capital Abuja after cooperation between Nigerian intelligence services and Interpol. That Nigerian intelligence services was what got me laughing, because honestly I was like, we have intelligence services? I'm being honest, never knew we have intelligence services, because I'm saying to myself, so we have intelligence services and they are going after one Nnamdi Kanu, and we still have Boko Haram hamming the whole country for how many years now? How can we have intelligence services and Boko Haram has basically held this country at ransom for such a long time, and all the bandits and all the kidnappings, and we actually have intelligence services? I don't know. The way they are chasing this Nnamdi Kanu, all he has done is talk. Let's not forget that. That's all he's done. But Boko Haram, that's physically doing stuff, deleting lives, causing so much turmoil in the country. Why would they focus on Nnamdi Kanu and not Boko Haram or the bandits? That's what I really don't understand. Why would they focus on him, not the people that are actually doing real harm to human lives? I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. And these are part of the reason why people say some Nigerians are more Nigerian than others. I saw a video the other day. Where did I see that video? Where soldiers were watching over cattle. Oh God, I don't want to start laughing. Soldiers were watching over cattle, protecting cattle.
To my greatest surprise, I am in Ijabode at the moment, and I can see where soldiers are now leading the troop of Malu. Look at their vehicles. They are the one leading Malu of Buhari Moto, Buhari property. Look at all the whole military men controlling Malu. It is a big shock to me that army now have turned to be a cattle rearers in Nigeria. Look at their hillocks. Look at their hillocks following hedges of Malu, Kasi, the president of Nigeria. It's a big shock to me. It's a big shock and embarrassment to Nigerian citizens.
That cattle have become more Nigerian, become more Nigerian than Nigerians, than human beings. These are the reasons why some people say we don't want to be part of this anymore. I made a video, I think about 2 times I made videos where I mentioned the fact that we've had presidency about 15 or 16 times, and 10 times out of this time has been northerners. You will ask yourself, are some Nigerians more Nigerian than the rest of us? You get my point? Sometimes you wonder, if Nnamdi Kanu was a northerner, will he be in this kind of trouble? These are the questions that do come into my mind. If Nnamdi Kanu was a northerner, will he be haunted like this? I don't know why I don't believe so. If what Boko Haram has been doing all these years were done by Easterners, by the Igbos, the story would not be like this. The government would have taken it more seriously. And then you're left to wonder, are we actually all Nigerians? Because these are the things that are causing the agitation. But anyways, my thing is this, right? No matter what you think of Nnamdi Kanu, no matter what you think of him, or his ideologies, or whatever, one thing I want us to realize that you have to be able to separate this from something else. Separate the fact of whatever you think about him from separate it from the issue of human rights. There is something they call international human rights, international laws as well, you know, about somebody that ran away from his country. You forget about Nnamdi Kanu today. You may not be interested in his story or the story of Biafra or whatever, but be interested in the area of human rights being violated, because it can be you tomorrow, your family or friends. So that is the two angle of it. Just bear that in mind. So that's why I think it's important for us to focus on the idea of, are human rights violated in this whole thing? Was it done the legal way it should be done? Did Kenya actually have the right to extradite this guy to Nigeria? So did they breach any laws? You get my point? So I know some people don't like him or whatever. Another thing I actually want to talk about is, you know, we as Igbos, there are a lot of Igbos that are agitating for Biafra. They want to break away. There are also some Igbos that are not interested. We have to always balance it. They're not interested in breaking away and all of that. And there are people that say, even if we break away, it's still going to be the same thing. Somebody left a comment and said, at the end of the day, whether we break away or we don't break away, it's still the same coconut heads. It's still the same coconut heads, as in, you know, it's still the same human beings that are going to be in it. And there is even this video going around now, and they said it was I think they said it's Abia, one of those eastern states.
This one don't go, child. You want to not remove again and what was sweat inside?
There are people that are like, oh, look at Biafra that want to break away. Their own governors cannot even manage their states, and what makes them think Biafra will be a better country or stuff like that. But I want to address the area of, there are some Igbos that are just too aggressive. When I say aggressive, is the area of any posts, any discussion, any video, any stuff at all that has to do with Biafra. The way some of my people, I'm Igbo by the way, for anyone that does not know, the way some of my people behave, there's just, instead of having a discussion, they turn it into like a fight, you know, a fight, and cursing and abusing people, and just it's just not professional. let me say it that way, that's not professional. Is that the word I'm looking for? That's not a cultured way to behave about it. Or it's basically not the, I don't know how to say it. You should be able, like, at the end of the day, what ends up happening is that there are some people that say any post that has to do with Biafra, they don't get involved because it always goes a direction that they don't want to be involved in. They feel like they're not able to dialogue and actually have a conversation about whatever they want to have a conversation. So some of them just feel like, you know what, I don't want to be part of this anything Biafra. They just be like, I'm not going to comment. I'm not even going to bother because it's going to end up becoming fights and arguments in the comment section that benefits nobody. And I want to say this because if you cannot be trying to sell something to the world, okay? When I say sell, okay, this, okay, tell the world about about the fight for Biafra, and the thing you're trying to sell to the world, you are making it so impossible for a conversation to go on. Who's going to buy? Who's going to buy? If everybody walk away from the table, everybody walk away from the conversation. If you want to sell Biafra to people, sell it to people. In the comment section, have a dialogue with people. Don't make it, jaga conversation where at the end of the day, it makes it look as if these people are just a bunch of people that don't, that have no culture, a bunch of illiterates or bunch of, uneducated, uncivilized people. Like, there's no point. And at the same time, people be like, oh, see people they look for Biafra. Look at the way they behave. You know what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is, there are times when you can actually sell something to people by the way you conduct yourself. Whenever the topic comes up, don't make it. I feel like some people are making the discussion even, don't turn it to a point where the conversation about Biafra becomes a taboo that nobody wants to go there. You know what? I'm not going to get involved in this. People just leave it for you guys. Okay, you have your conversations alone. We don't want to be part of it. I really want to bring that aspect, in. I say that a lot. Even myself, when I make any video and I have some questions that I do, there are some things I do not understand, that I've never been very politically minded. And there are some things that I may not really understand. And I keep saying I've not lived in Nigeria for a very long time. But sometimes when you make a post or you ask questions, you just receive so much, aggression that you'll be like, okay, why bother? You know what I'm trying to say? So I really wanted to bring that aspect of that. A friend of mine came to visit, the topic came up, and she was like, and she was even saying that they said he was arrested in one of the European countries, and that because the UK is no longer part of the EU, so that European country couldn't send him back, and then they sent him to Nigeria, and then another information is saying is Kenya. So I was struggling to know, what do I hold on to as actually the truth about, who sent him back to Nigeria. Why I'm a bit confused about when they say it was in Kenya, why I'm still a bit confused. What is he doing in Kenya? I'm just being curious. What is he doing in Kenya? Like, I'll be surprised that he's in Kenya. What exactly, apart from me, okay, maybe he felt safe in Kenya, whatever, but what exactly was he looking for in Kenya? That's another curiosity that is making me, are you sure he was in Kenya? I'm not saying he wasn't, but I'm just saying, are you sure? Like, and he would know that most African countries, they wouldn't be the best upholders of international, laws. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Honestly, I'm curious about it. If any of you know what he was actually doing in Kenya, feel free to, let us know what information you have. At the end of the day, this is very worrisome because, like I said, did they break international, laws? What kind of laws did they break? Those are the areas we actually have to really think about. I'm really praying he's safe because I think I saw somewhere where they said, Shore was saying that he shouldn't eat any food from DSS and all of that, and because we know the story of Abiola, how Abiola till date, the story of how his life ended is still like this. We don't know, and I don't know. I personally do not feel like Nnamdi Kanu is in safe hands. I do not believe, no matter what you think of him, I do not believe he has done anything that should warrant him losing his life. I do not believe, and honestly, I do not trust Nigerian government to do the right thing. I personally do not trust them. I don't know. I'm really worried for him, regardless of whatever. I'm really worried for him. Anyways, I wanted to come here and share with you guys. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.